Homemade bread is best. Much better than any bread you buy. And although it might look like hard work, I'm going to show you today how to make a delicious, wholesome loaf with just a few ingredients. Hello, I'm Emilia Breadman, and welcome to Simply Kitchen. Today's recipe is a staple in any Irish household and was passed down to me by my own grandmother. We're going to be making a traditional Irish soda bread. So, let's get started. Now, first things first, we must assemble all our ingredients to ensure they're right at hand when we need them. For this recipe, I use 15 ounces of cream plain flour, 11 ounces of wholemeal flour, but depending on how brown you like your bread, you can change this as you choose. A heaped teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of table salt for texture and flavour. I add a little bit of oil, vegetable or sunflower, nothing with a strong flavour, and about 500 millilitres of buttermilk. This works with the bread soda to create that magic fluffy texture you know and love. Now, when your ingredients are assembled, you can line your loaf tins, like so. The mixture is enough to fill two 2-pound loaf tins, so that's plenty enough for a big crowd of people. When your ingredients are assembled and your loaf tins are lined, you might preheat your oven to about 200 degrees Celsius. So without further ado, let's get down to the fun, and let's start baking. Now let's make our mixture. So to start, our cream plain flour. Then some wholemeal. Two teaspoons of salt. And a heaped teaspoon of baking soda. Now, an old trick my grandmother taught me was to put the baking soda in the palm of one hand like this, and to work it out with the thumb of the other like this. This ensures that there's no lumps in any slice of bread when your guests are eating it. Now, when all your dry ingredients are in the bowl, it's a good idea to mix them together before we add our liquids, like this. We make a little well in the centre, like so. And now it's time to add our oil. So a little bit of oil and a lot of buttermilk. Now it's time to mix our ingredients together. And as your mixture starts to come together in a kind of a ball shape, we can put it out onto a floured board and start to knead our dough. So you should flour your board a little like this, and your hands to keep them nice and dry. And now we can put our dough out onto our board, like so. Now, when kneading dough, it's absolutely essential that you'll keep your hands light. If you're heavy-handed with your dough, you'll end up with a dense bread that has no air gone through it, which just won't taste nice. To knead our dough, we use this part of our hand, and we work from the edge and bring it in, like so. Keep doing this until it comes together nicely and you're able to put it into your tins. Flip it over, round it off like so, and when you have a nice little neat ball, you can cut it in two, right down the middle. Now it's ready to go into our tins. Place one half flat down like so, and using the back of your fingers right there, you lightly press your dough into your tin like this. Again, it's absolutely essential to keep your hands light. We are not trying to break all the air out of our dough, we're simply letting it go into the tin. And cut it straight down the middle in a nice line like this. And the same with the other one. And in. And now your 2 loaves are ready for the oven. About 40 minutes at 200 degrees should do the trick. So we place them in our oven. And now we wait. One trick to knowing when your bread is done is when you take it out of the oven, to lightly tap on the top of it like this. That hollow sound lets me know that the mixture is no longer wet and there's plenty of air through your bread. And that means that it's done. We take them out, like so, and they're ready to cool. Another trick my grandmother taught me was to wrap your breads in a tea towel while they're cooling. This contains the heat and keeps your crust from going too hard. And there you have it, an Irish classic straight from your very own kitchen. I'm Emilia Breadman. Thanks for watching.